Hey everybody, we are sky watching today, and I also have up Earthquake 3D for anybody who wants to watch for earthquakes. Today we're just sky watching. I heard military helicopters out flying around and thought I would put my live stream up, and maybe we'll see some, or we'll see some airplanes and some birds, the normal stuff. Today is a beautiful day outside, as you can tell by the sky. So, I'm just going to have the live stream up and let it run. And whoever would like to come to the chat can come to the chat and hang out. There's really no clouds in the sky today. So, yeah, it's going to be one of those days. Another blue sky day. Alright, you guys. So, I will be here. I am doing stuff in the background, just hanging out with you guys and enjoying my day of still being stuck and stranded at home. Yay! Okay, so that's how my morning's going. How is your day going? How is everybody? Noting that nobody is here, just me, babbling to myself. Hey, that's great too, right? So, anyway, the other day I did catch some birds on the live stream. We caught an airplane flying across the live stream. And, after I finished the live stream, there were some interesting things in the sky. I'm not going to say that they were drones, but they could have been drones. Anyways, it was something that I saw, and I was thinking, shoot, my live stream isn't live, so I didn't catch it. So, anywho, let me share this. I'm going to share this to one of my groups. Sorry, I'm not going to make the Earthquake 3D any bigger than it is already, so that I don't take up the whole screen. I mean, that would be easy to do, but I don't want to do that, because this is a sky watching stream, so we are sky watching. I think sky watching can be fun. At least the camera is showing the right color of the sky today. My granddaughter is home. She missed the bus this morning, so she is home, so you'll probably hear her in the background. And if y'all were looking, I did remove my fundraiser because nobody even went to go look at it, so I decided not to have the fundraiser up. If you all want to help me out, you can help out through my PayPal. But other than that, I have no fundraiser up. I should put sky watching Fayetteville, huh? Because just so y'all know the area we're in, this is North Carolina. So, we're in North Carolina. This live stream is from my home. So, I am giving y'all a view of the sky from my home. About let's say 5 miles. I'm probably over, but about 5 miles from here is the military post. And we get a lot of military activity with planes and whatnot taking off. So, I like to watch during the day and see how many planes I see. Today I am hearing helicopters. In fact, I can hear one right now. Not sure where it is, but hopefully it'll come into view. But I can hear it. Let's see. Let's look at flight radar 24. I don't know how to look on there for I don't know how to look on here for what do you call it? Let me see. I need flight radar. I don't know why it's opening that up. But let's see here. I'm in Fayetteville. So I can see that there are planes that are flying around. I'm not seeing any in my area, but I'm not sure how to look up the military planes. If anybody knows how to do that, then let me know. I see one plane we might see, and it's a NCWQ. So it's coming from this direction. There is no photo available for it, but it's coming from Burlington. So we might see this one or we might not, depending on whether it lands at Pope Air Force Base. And then there is a helicopter, a military helicopter. I'll show y'all. There is a military helicopter. I live over this way. So there is a military helicopter, so hoping it'll do a circle again, because it is headed towards my area. So it is right here. I'm going to make that disappear. So I'm this area here. So I'm watching this military helicopter that's flying around in circles. So we can see there's actually two military helicopters up right now. There's R20406 and R08172. Richard says, join the military just to get clearance to top information. Well, if we see any, we'll see them here. But I did hear them. They went over my house, so I'm watching. Then there is another plane over here, N76145. So I'm going to pull this over this way a little bit. Make this just a little bit smaller so y'all can see the thing. Maybe I can go this way with it. That way I can get that out of sight. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, there. Now I got that smaller for you guys. Oh, that helicopter's headed back my way. This one. That is Simmons Airfield right there. So it is at Simmons Airfield. You can see Fort Liberty, Simmons Army Airfield's there. Then you have Pope Airfield here. So right now it is over here. They're doing some kind of military practice right now. Let me take a new picture. I'm going to take a new picture and add it to my live stream picture. Okay. Ha! I'm making a new live stream picture. Yes, I am. That way I can add the new one on, since the picture is a bit different. Hello, whoever else is watching chat. I'm hoping y'all can hear me. Let me check my my sound. Make sure my microphones are up. Shows the microphones up, so it should be good. There was just a 5.4 Kyushu, Japan. I'm pretty sure that's an aftershock. Yeah, sound looks good. Just check the microphones. The microphones are good. So now the helicopters are down here by Fort Liberty. There's 2 of them. So we're keeping an eye out for them to come into this area here. So once they fly over into this area, then we can see them here. And then I can get a screenshot. Yeah. That helicopter's moving towards that airplane. Now it's moving. Yeah, that airplane's moving out of the way. And it looks like the helicopter is hopefully moving this way. I can hear it. I can't see it, but I can hear it. Hang on. Dun, da, 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 da. Oh, y'all probably hear me in here humming. Da, 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 da. Okay, so you guys, this is why I have nothing better to do. I am stuck at home. My car is in the shop. I'm bored. I can't go anywhere. My kids, in order to order some groceries yesterday, had to pay to get them delivered through DoorDash. That's crazy. You want to order a $7 item and you have to pay $7 for delivery. That's ridiculous. And you're already paying the DoorDash person, so then you have to pay for the amount and then the DoorDash itself. Oh boy. Sounds like me when I play my guitar or ukulele. I used to have a ukulele when I was little. I enjoyed that thing. Okay, so the helicopter is now over here. If y'all can see it. It's coming into view over in Falcon Godwin and heading this way. This one is just going around in circles. I think they're doing military training exercises. Because there's another one right here. It's either getting ready to take off or just landed at Fort Liberty Seminary Air Base. So I'm watching that one over Falcon. The military post here is huge. Good morning, Mid George. Yep, well, it just became afternoon here. I did call yesterday about my car, and they told me that they ordered the wrong part. So, looks like it's either going to be late today or tomorrow before I get my car. And so you all know the reason why I'm asking for help isn't because of the fact that I wouldn't be able to pay it if they gave me a few months, but I went through a SEMA. And the SEMA is a lease to own, okay? So therefore, you end up, if your bill is like $1,400, you end up paying $400 a month until you pay it off within 3 months. That way, you don't incur interest and pay double by the time you're done paying. So let's say my bill is $1,400. If I was to go for a year, I'd be paying $2,800. So I want to get it paid off before the 3 months is up, instead of having an issue after 3 months of having to pay interest rates. And God forbid something else happens on the car, which I'm crossing my fingers and toes doesn't. So that's why I'm asking for help. The last 5 months I've been paying on this stupid car. I've had it in the shop. This is the 5th time, I believe the 5th time it's been in the shop to be worked on. Well, actually the 4th time, but it's the 5th debt. So, if y'all know, I'm actually to a point of where I'm asking for help based on the fact that I know I can't afford this. My family has been going without. Christmas was without. Thanksgiving was without. It's just a struggle. I did have somebody help me out with the last bill last month, and for that I'm very appreciative. And I was hoping that would be the last one I'd have to pay on this car. And voila! What the guy told me is once they started digging into the vehicle, once they start one thing, something else will weaken. And so therefore that's why I have this debt. George, let them come get me. I'm waiting to see some UFOs. Just kidding. It looks windy out there today, but if you watch the trees, you'll see it's a little bit windy. They're coming to take me away, haha. They're coming to take me away, ho ho. They're coming to take me away. The little men to the funny farm. Ha 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 ha. Okay. I bet y'all haven't heard that song in a long time. Oh boy. So I see 3 people watching. Please check into the live chat. We love to have people who chat. Feel free to chat with the mods. They are not going to remove you from the chat room unless you act really, really naughty. Okay, so there's another one going this way, and there's one still over here. So I'm waiting to see where this one goes. If it follows this direction, then I'll see it. Uh-oh. There we go. I made it too big. Richard says I broke out of the rubber room. They couldn't hold me. I had to get an appointment today, but it got canceled and rescheduled until Thursday early. Well, I had to reschedule all of my appointments for this week, so yeah, I know how you feel. I can hear the helicopter. I don't see it, but I can hear it. Let me put this back over here. So, watch this area here. And there was one here, so I don't know where it went. Maybe it turned off its location device. Wouldn't it be funny if it just came down right in front of my window? Ha! That would be cool. I mean, they like going over my house, so I'm right in the flight line. George says, Richard, now they're going to hunt you down. Run, Richard, run! Oh. Run, Richard, run! Run, Richard, run! Sound like round robin. Round robin. Hum. Yes, you guys, I'm bored. I'm stuck at home. I have nothing better to do. What I'm going to do is this. On Mondays, I am going to drop a video. I am going to be doing island videos. If there is a big earthquake, then I will do a video for a big earthquake. And other than that, my live streams will be just for fun. A way to hang out with people, watch the sky, watch earthquakes, watch trash go across the ground because the wind is blowing it. Wonder why my neighbors downstairs have a big, huge ladder that they could climb up to my house with. I guess I could wonder about that one. I was looking downstairs and my neighbors had this big, huge ladder in their back area for their patio. And I'm wondering, why do they have a ladder? Makes me feel so secure. Oh, wait, look. This one's headed this way. RO8172. Come on, turn, come on. Yes, come my way. Fly over my house. Come visit. Make sure you bring nachos with you. Wait, they're turning. Send snacks. Send snacks. Send snacks. I wonder what's going on over there. Hopefully there's no fires. There's fire weather right now here in North Carolina. So hopefully there's no fires and I'm just watching them put fires out or something. I can hear the helicopter, I just can't see it. And it disappeared. It was right there. Y'all saw that, right? That helicopter disappeared. Poof! Watch. Where'd it go? You're gonna tell me it landed there, there's nothing there. So it's turned off its transponder. Which map is loading slow? Mine's doing fine. What happens if I push that? Nothing. Okay. Oh, you're looking for hot spots in North Carolina? Thank you. Yeah, we're under a fire watch here in North Carolina, and you know, just because it snowed doesn't mean that we can't have fires. When snow goes and there's not a whole lot that hits the ground, then when we have cold air, afterwards when it dries, we have cold air, it makes the ground dry. So then this is considered fire weather. So for the love of God, if you're outside today, don't do anything that could start a forest fire or a fire. Just pay attention and wait for a few days before deciding to have that outdoor open pit, flame going, fun singing, marshmallows. Oh, I'm thinking too much. Just wait a few days. You know, preferably next weekend. There's one southeast of Florida. Oh boy. Let me look and see if there's any fires here in North Carolina. Well, I do know this. I can say we've sent the Red Cross volunteers to California. So we've sent them there. But North Carolina wildfire risk is North Carolina Forest Service expects high fire danger this week despite parts of North Carolina picking up precipitation after the winter storm Friday. Seems counterintuitive. Snow and ice melting will give ground moisture, which should decrease our risk of fires. But the Forest Service says that's not the story. Not everyone across the state picked up decent precipitation from the winter storm. So if the snow or ice has already melted away, that top layer of ground is now exposed to cold, dry air. The top layer of ground, especially in and around forested areas, is often covered with something called 1-hour fuels this time of year. Leaves, branches, and pine needles that can dry out quickly with a cold, dry wind. Okay, I see a plane over that way. The potential for those to get out and be something bigger. Philip Jackson with North Carolina Forest Service says, after winter weather, we can get lulled into the false sense of security, but it may not take much for one fire to become something worse. The potential for those to get out and be something much bigger is here. Something more dangerous, more catastrophic. The risk is there. The potential is there, which is why they're stressing this message. Jackson added 99% of fires are human-caused, which means 99% of our fires are avoidable. Jackson said just last week the Forest Service responded to 53 small wildfires, all of which were caused by humans. North Carolina also typically ranks in the top 5 states for the number of wildfires. The North Carolina Forest Service reminds everyone that you need a burn permit before you start burning, which you can get at North Carolina Fire Service. After you obtain the burn permit, there are ways to prevent wildfires according to Forest Service. Those ways are pay attention to weather, don't burn when it's dry and windy, have tools on hand like a rake and a shovel to help smother the fire. Also water. Have a source of water close like a hose or a bucket. Never leave a fire unattended and stay with it until it's completely out and cold. Keep your phone with you so you can call 911 if a fire gets out of control. And those are the tips as to how to keep from starting a wildfire. Officials 6 hours ago had warned of high wildfire risk across North Carolina. So that you know, we should be keeping an eye on it. And then there is also a wildfire map. This wildfire map is pretty cool. I'm not seeing anything going on in Florida and North Carolina at the moment. But if you want to look at this map, you can see the wildfires that are supposedly going on right now from California all the way through to North Carolina. There are quite a few of them, and that's the wildfire map. So a lot of people, I don't know if they know that there's wildfires going on in New Mexico right now as well. There's wildfires going on in Arizona. There's a wildfire that's in Nevada. There's a wildfire up here in, I believe, Idaho. Yep, Idaho. There's a wildfire going on in Florida. Big Cypress National Preserve. There's a wildfire going on there too. Seaboard, it's called the Seaboard Fire. It was reported a week ago. And this is interesting. If you look at this map, you'll see stuff that's out there in the Gulf of Mexico. I wonder whether those are drilling platforms, maybe? Shows a pretty good map for California, though. It's out completely. That's good. Maybe that's the one that I saw on that map. Oh, looky, look where the helicopter is. Okay, so it's right here. Maybe we see it. It's turning towards me. Come on, helicopter. Come on, helicopter. Here, helicopter. Oh, it's gonna fly by my house on the other side. That one is R2367. And the other one is down there in the middle of Fayetteville right now. Wonder why. Weird. I can hear it. Okay, I'm waiting to see it. What am I hearing? I'm hearing an airplane or a helicopter. There's 3 helicopters here now. So there's one here, one there, and one there. Oh, those are military helicopters. I watched them take off out of Pope Field and Fort Liberty and the other base. There is Fort Liberty Simmons base here. This all used to be Fort Bragg. So you have Fort Liberty and Pope Airfield. Pope Airfield used to be Pope Air Force Base. Pope Air Force Base closed down a few years ago. Okay, let me refresh. Okay. Pope Air Force Base closed down maybe 7 years ago. And It was taken over by Fort Liberty. Fort Liberty at the time was Fort Bragg. When Fort Bragg took over, Fort Bragg kept Pope Airfield because it has the where airplanes and stuff can land and take off from. So they also have over here, which is Fort Liberty Simmons Airfield. So they have two airfields. This one you can land planes and stuff from. This one is mostly used for helicopters. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. It says FBG Fort Liberty. FBG Fort Liberty. There's the other one up here. This one's been everywhere. I'm in this area, so that one's been everywhere. Let's see where this one's going. This one took off from here and is going that way. Most of the ones that fly out of here are the what do you call it? Blackhawks, or the other regular military helicopters that you see. Let me see. I'll show you a picture. So most of the ones you're going to see flying out of here look like this. They look like this one. So most of the ones you see are like that one. Sometimes I'll see one that looks like this one. This one's special. I believe that one's an Apache. Yeah, that flight radar is not going to tell me what type it is. But I've seen them up close, so when I see them fly across here, you get a good look at what they look like. Let's hope this one isn't landing. I want to see it come this way. Watch it disappear again. They go off the radar. Poof! The Sea Knight is a double blade chopper and the Sea Stallion is a single blade chopper. Well, that's good to know because I don't know a whole lot about helicopters. Be right back. Going to try to get a picture of something. Awesome. Pictures are always cool. Alright, give me a minute and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I was looking because looks like there's a plane headed this way. Here in Yuma, we have the MCAS in town. What is MCAS? Oh. I don't know what MCAS is. I know, mass cell activating system. Would you say the Marine Corps maybe? Marine Corps Air Station. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't know what MCAS is because I just went and looked it up and it said mass cell activation system. And I'm like, what the heck is that? That's awesome, Richard. He's probably talking about the fires in California. I am not dealing with fires in California today. I have been watching everything that there is about the fires in California, and I don't know, maybe I'm a little angry about the fact that North Carolina is getting forgotten. And people in North Carolina are still living in tents and freezing to death. So yeah, I'm not exactly watching what's going on in California because I've been also looking at stuff that's going on here in North Carolina and wondering when the government is going to get up off their butts and help all the people that are still homeless and the children that are still in tents and the families that haven't gotten their lives back. I mean, it's like they're going to be giving billions to California. But what about North Carolina? North Carolina's gotten forgotten.
Yes, they are. Horses are bigger than the bridge. I had a horse whose back came up here, just his back. And then his head came up to like, that was a big fucking horse.
Joe messaged and said he's home.
I'll take you to go see horses one day. Yeah, we'll take you to go ride one. No, we're not going to bring it home, honey. Those are a lot of money.
Oh, there was a plane. The plane! The plane! I don't see the plane. I'm looking out the window.
A lot of money to keep up with, too. We're not broke.
That sky is so blue, but it's also got a gray tint to it today. Just looks weird. The last few days, it's not like, you know, when you were younger and you could look up and you could see the stars still with the blue sky? Well, it's not like that anymore. You look up and it's a hazy blue.
One day, honey. One day. I said one day. Someday. I don't know when. Someday. In the future. No, someday. Like in the future.
Hang on a minute. Oh, I'm fixing something. Okay. I had to fix the title. Had to add North Carolina to it. North Carolina.
What's up, peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Yeah. But I remember when I was younger, you could look up into the sky and see stars. Even during the day. Like the brightest stars would still show. And the skies used to be very clear. And now they've become, I don't know, dusty looking. Okay, you guys, so I have a theory. I have a theory for the fog. You know how they had all the drones, right? And they said that the drones couldn't fly anymore. So I have a theory that the fog was to hide the drones. Just a theory. I also have a theory that the drones are responsible for starting the fires in California because they had drones being spotted out there as well. And a lot of these fires have been started. The guy that they arrested, the first guy that they caught, who actually went back to jail because he was a felon or whatever, he was an illegal alien. So guess what? You have gang members starting fires. You have illegal aliens starting fires. You have people that are probably arsonists, pyromaniacs starting fires. Had a plane just fly over this area. So that one was not on camera. We will more than likely get one that is on camera because of the fact that I am in flight path. So did he fall home? No, he was an illegal alien from another country. I'm going to post this even though I don't have a whole lot of people in the chat. I'm going to post that. And I'm going to post this. I love receiving mail from people. George is proof he sent me a card, and I received a card from somebody else from New York. But, to be honest, in the last few years I haven't received much mail. But I would love to receive letters from you guys telling me how your lives are doing, telling me what you like to see more of. I do a little bit of everything on my channel. Maybe even send me suggestions for another island, because I am doing island videos now where I find out the information and the science and the history behind these islands, and I post them on YouTube. So I'm doing island videos now, and I'm also considering looking into other history. So I'm doing a little bit of everything. I enjoy it. So let's see, where's the airplanes? There's still a helicopter down here at Fort Liberty. So let me back out a little bit. If you watch this area, this is the area I'm in right here. Put it there. So there's a helicopter right now at Fort Liberty Simmons Army Airfield, which is about less than 5 minutes from my house. Sorry, I'm not going to give y'all a location of where I live, but I'm just giving y'all a roundabout. And y'all get to see some trees. Adak, Alaska. Yours is boring. Adak, Alaska. That's not boring, that's cold. So you guys know that Pete Hegseth is doing his confirmation hearing today. I hope that the people that Trump wanted to get into office gets into office. I think that he's picked the people that he wants. And I don't know why they go through these confirmation hearings. I would think that if a president wants these people to be in office, that they should be in office. Just like if I decided that I wanted you for moderators, I don't think I should have to grill you to find out if you do a good job. And no, I've known y'all for years. There's no grilling. Try to find an island inside a volcano lake if there is any. Oh, that would be interesting. I will definitely look for that. Oh, you want me to do Adak, Alaska? Okay, I will write that one down. Adak. And I'm writing down volcano, island inside volcano. Let me see here. Let me see if I can find one. The first area I ever did was Richard's area. Well, Iceland. There are several volcanoes on islands, including volcanoes in Iceland. But that's not an island inside a volcano. Wizard Island is inside of Crater Lake. It began developing before rain and snow started to fill the caldera. So we could maybe do Wizard Island. Let me see. Let me write that down so I can look at it later. The interesting stuff. Then you have Taal Volcano, Main Crater Lake. Vulcan Point in the Philippines is the world's largest island with a lake. Main Crater Lake is situated on an island. I think Wizard Island sounds kind of cool for a name. Let me see here. That would be a very, very short video. Yep, you guys, that would be a very short video. So if I did that one, I would have to put it with another island because of the fact that this one is maybe a 5-minute read. So that would be a short video. Very short. George, if you grill me, all you would get is nothing but fat. Well, thank you. At least you've let me know that in advance. Okay, there is a plane that just flew through here. Did y'all see it? It came straight across. Did y'all see it? I did not see it. I was looking. It's probably too far over this way. Two islands in Digby Annapolis Basin that used to be one. Well, that's interesting. Yep, so on Monday I will drop some videos. Depending on what time, I will try to have them up by afternoon, depending on how well the internet does with uploading. I hear a helicopter again. That sucks. I can hear it, but I can't see it. Can y'all hear it? Y'all should be able to hear it. This microphone is really good. Uh-oh, somebody's puppy got loose. It looked like a little beagle. George says they're after me. You know, it might be a drone. They're coming to take me away, haha. They're coming to take me away, ho ho. To the funny farm. So, when I was seeing the drones the other night, they were looked like they were up over the freeway. And the freeway is back over here. So, if you see this way, this is the freeway. This is I-95 back here. And that's where they looked like they were at, was in this area. They want to take you back home. Ha! Ha! That's funny. I'm not from anywhere but the United States, so, you know, can't even claim I'm Martian. I was born in good old Virginia. Okay, so that looks like there was a 3.2. Ha! Not even looking at earthquakes. I'm lost today, you guys. I'm lost. I tell you, I'm lost. Where was that 3.2 at? There was a 2.2 offshore Northern California. That's showing up over here. You can see the green. So that's a 2.2. There was a 3.9 Kyushu, Japan. A 0.9 in Switzerland. That one was for offshore Northern California, 2.29 kilometers deep. Telling you though, with what just happened in Mexico, everybody needs to be paying attention on the West Coast, because I think there's something bigger coming towards California. And it's just been stuck in my mind for the last few days. Ever think of doing Tasmania? They have devils there. No, I haven't, but you know what? I could. I did most all of the volcanoes around the world, so if you go to my playlist for volcanoes, you'll see all the volcano videos that I did. Those were the ones that I did 5 years ago. So they might not be as great as they would be now, because back then I was still learning how to do YouTube and learning how to put videos together and learning how computers worked and all of that good stuff. George, you were born in Japan? Were your parents military? I'm claiming I'm Martian. I don't know. I have nothing to back that up, though. But then again, they say women are from Venus, so men are from Mars. Ha! Ha ha ha! That's funny. Okay, so if I'm from Venus. Oh boy. Hey, I read the book. It didn't make any sense. George, pray is spelled P-R-E-Y. That pray that you're doing is when you say prayers to God. Let us pray. That's awesome. My adopted grandmother, her brother was in the Navy. When I was really little, she told me that my uncle was on a submarine. My great uncle, he was on a submarine and never made it back. So I've always wanted to do some history into finding out what happened to that submarine that it sunk. So I'm curious if they ever did go after the submarine, or if it's still lying at the bottom of the ocean. George says, oh well, I'm human, or at least I think. Not sure, not too sure yet. Hey, welcome to the dark side. We have cookies. I was born on Xenu. Used to be a scientist there. You know what? After a long time of looking at earthquakes, going over earthquakes, y'all are citizen seismologists. And you have enough education as into earthquakes to actually be a geologist. Well, I did the college version, but you know what? Still didn't tell me everything I wanted to know. I still have so many questions that are unanswered. Such as, why is the sky a different color blue every day? Why one day is it bright blue, and the next day it's pale blue, and then another day it's almost purple? Make it make sense. They say it has to do with oxygen, but you know what? I'm not so sure. They say that the sun is going to explode millions and millions of years from now. However, as hot as it's getting every summer, I think that Earth is moving closer to the sun. And on top of that, the moon, which used to be really close to Earth, is moving further away. Now that's a fact. So maybe it has to do with the different amounts of light on the ozone. I hear a helicopter. I don't see it, but I hear it. There's one over here. They're doing a lot of training today. No, I don't know what the sub's name is. I guess I could find out. I do know that his last name was Temple. No, I didn't see the series called Space 1999. This morning, though, I was watching some weird movies. Let's see. What were the name of the movies that I was watching this morning? I watched Earthstorm. And, let me see here. Let me give you the names of the other movies that I watched this morning. I watched Earthstorm, 2025 Armageddon, Snow Tornado. I started watching Titanic 2 and realized I'd watched it before and that movie was not what I wanted to watch. Snow Tornado is stupid. 2025 Armageddon is fantasy, sci-fi, you name it. Yeah, you can find those movies on YouTube. But that 2025 Armageddon movie, basically it's sci-fi where they bring in all of these different creatures and they have the aliens out to get the Earth, and the people have to figure out that it's all based on books and movies and defeat the aliens and save the human race. I watched that movie and I was like, alrighty then. Interesting, but I wouldn't watch it a second time. I don't think I've watched Shark Tornado. A lot of the sci-fi movies I just don't get too interested in when they have to do with adding in animals to natural weather events. I like watching real down-to-earth movies based on what could happen in the world. But I'm just not too into like movies that include mythical creatures and stuff attacking the planet. I mean, things like that just don't make sense to me. My brain clicks off with this isn't realistic, and so I don't tend to watch it too much. Whereas I like watching things like Tornado, Twister. Those are real down-to-earth movies based on things that could actually happen. I like watching those. I've watched Tidal Wave, basic movies, Volcano, just a lot of good movies. Yeah, Snakes on Planes. Okay, this movie, 2025 Armageddon, has snakes on planes, shark tornado, shark attacking another creature, a mega gator. Okay, it has the snake that attacks the train in Japan. Okay, so yeah, that movie was just a little too wishy-washy for me. Hang on, I'm looking to see if my son's package is here. His friend sent him something for his computer or his games or something. Hang on. Be right back.
Okay, I think your package is open. Have you bothered to look? That'll be here when something on FedEx is outside. You hear me?
Chris? Nope, not here. Dante's Peak? Yeah, I saw that one. That's a good movie. I like Dante's Peak. Dante's Peak is a good movie. The one movie I was going to watch is Earthstorm. It's about an asteroid that hits the moon, causing fissures in the crust and sends chunks hurtling towards Earth. That one's a new movie that came out a year ago that I haven't watched yet, but I thought, well, maybe I'll watch it and see what it's about. San Andreas was a good movie. There's a lot of good movies. Hang on, this timed out again. We got another airplane off this way, but you're not going to see it because it's out of sight. Out of sight! Well, you guys, I've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for the helicopter to come back. I'm not going to say that it won't, but I'm not going to say that it will either. It flew right through here this morning. So I was like, I got to do live stream because they're flying today. Well, they're over here. You can see one right here now. You got an airplane coming straight this way. Maybe it'll fly over us. Helicopters. Helicopters. Okay, so I've decided one of these days, if y'all see in my picture right here, I'm going to hang, if I can, a hummingbird feeder so that I can show hummingbirds, because during the summer we get a lot of hummingbirds. So I'm going to figure out hanging a feeder so that y'all can watch hummingbirds. Good idea. My kids are spoiled these days, you know? I was just thinking about it. My daughter had her first car when she was 15. And I'm noticing that a lot of 18-year-olds have cars that moms and dads buy them. When I was 18, I had a bicycle. I didn't have a car. I had a bike. And I rode that bike or I walked to work. But I'll tell you what, I didn't have a car. In fact, I was kind of scared to drive cars, even though I had a license. I got my first license when I was 17. But I had my first accident in somebody else's car. I was driving, and this lady came through an intersection and T-boned me. So after that, I made like a tree and walked. Didn't want to have anything to do with cars. And took me until I was about 21 to start driving again. So you guys, if y'all want to help, I did post my PayPal in the chat. It is very much appreciated. I'm going to tell you, right now my car is still in the shop. I explained a little bit ago why I've asked for help from people. And it's basically because I took out a lease, not a loan, but a lease for the parts that they put in my car. And I have 3 months to pay it off before I have to pay interest. So I am trying to get it paid off within 3 months rather than the amount of time they give you is a year. But if you pay it off within a year, you are paying double the amount. So the amount I have to come up with is $1,410. I am looking for help at least half of that, and then I can like pay it off and get it over with. And I just got finished paying for the water pump and the tensioner on the 1st of this month. So for this to happen, has really set me back, because I had thought, hey, everything's going to be good for a while. Hey, no issues. Hey, I'll be happy. Hey, I can save up some money and take care of my family. You know, here's my other problem. I've got a granddaughter who missed school this morning because she missed the bus. I couldn't take her to school, so she's stuck at home. I can't go buy groceries because I have no car to go get any. And my kids needed to buy something last night. They needed milk or something for my granddaughter. And my daughter ended up having to order. She had to borrow money to pay to have it delivered. So it's like you buy the milk and then you have to pay the double to have a delivery. So it ended up costing her $14 for a gallon of milk. So that's why I've been asking for help, not because I want to be asking, but because I don't know what else to do. I am on a fixed income, so I can't just go out and get another job, you know. I am on a fixed income. I am retired. Oh, and YouTube hasn't paid me now in 3 years. So when people are saying, oh, but you make videos. Yeah, I make videos. I don't get enough views to make money on them. So I do a lot of work on videos, but I'm not making anything from them. Yeah, almost like a $40 hamburger delivery. You're right. It's too expensive. But you know what? Your kids can't go without food. And my problem is this. I don't do food stamps, so I don't have food stamps. We don't do that. So everything that I have has been coming out of what I get each month. And I pay the rent and my bills, and my son and my daughter help pay the rent. And now everything that I have left is going into paying for this car. So I am to a point stressed out. And my video that I put up the other day, I don't know if y'all heard me. I was actually at a point of crying. We are waiting for any planes to come through this way. You can see where I'm at here. So I'll put my mouse over where y'all have to look for any planes coming here. So my mouse is sitting on it. Isn't it funny? They're steering clear of my area today. I wonder why. I wonder who wrote the book of love. You know, winning the lottery is a joke. If you win the lottery, Richard, you will be a lucky, lucky person. I can hope for you. I can't afford to buy a lottery ticket, so I don't. I won the unlucky lottery lately. Is my voice coming across okay? Because I don't know how my sound is. Let me see here. I won the unlucky lottery lately. Oh, my voice is fine. I'm nice and loud. I'm nice and loud. I'm nice and loud. Richard, thank you for being here today. And George, thank you for being here today. I appreciate it. I know you could be over on Ron's stream, so I appreciate you being here and hanging out with me. Just so y'all know, I did start on another art piece the other night. I painted the whole board black. Now I'm trying to figure out what I want to paint. But I painted the board. I painted it black, just like my life right now. Black! Oh. Okay, so the other day when we were looking, there was a bird right here in the tree, and it is now gone. I have not seen any birds today. I wonder where the birds are. Let me show y'all a picture, though. I did take pictures of birds the other day. If I kept them on my computer. Wait, not on that one. There's a bird right there. It just flew across the screen. It might have been a drone. Oh, I'm cracking myself up. Okay, hang on. So, I did take pictures the other day of birds. I'll give y'all a laugh as soon as I find them. Okay, so I took this picture of a bird. So, this light pole over here. You have to watch it because there's a bird right here, and I took a picture of this one. This one kind of makes me laugh because this is a crow that is, oh, there's another bird. Hang on, see it? Up here. Whoa! There's another one that was just over here. It landed in the tree. It's going right there. There's one there and there's one there. Wonder if that one will come back. It's just soaring around. I love birds. Birds are awesome. Okay, so hang on. I was going to show y'all this picture. This crow was out front just walking all over the place. Reminded me. It was funny. If you had seen the whole commotion that crow was doing. And then it got into a little squabble with another bird. And then they finally both took off after fighting with each other. And it was interesting. See, this is stuff you do when you're bored and you're sitting at home with no car. So there's the birds. So we saw two birds. There's another one right here. See, I'm telling you, the sky is not so blue. It's blue, but it's like a whitish blue. Oh, now I'm looking for birds. Awesome. Thank you. I'm out of trouble. How am I out of trouble? I'm getting up to trouble. Are you kidding? My middle name is Trouble. Trouble. I wonder who wrote the book of love. Wait a minute, let me clean my screen so that I don't see things that aren't there. Might be a good idea. I wonder who wrote the book of love. I keep forgetting I need to clean my monitors. At least when I touch the monitors, they don't do things. Because I don't have touch screen. And I'm sorry, you guys, I couldn't get the sky. The trees are actually a yellowish green. So they're pine trees. Let's see here. Let me play around with my settings while y'all are on here with me. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, manage cameras. Like, couldn't I get bigger? Then y'all wouldn't be able to see everything else. So, that won't work. See, the trees are actually yellower. About right there. Never mind. There's another bird. Bird! bird, 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 bird. I don't know what kind of birds they are, but they're huge. I think they're hawks. That one just flew over my house. I wonder who wrote the book of love. Oh, look at me. I'm looking for birdies now. Here, birdie, 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 birdie. I need a better camera. My camera needs to be a lot better than this one. I will eventually, after I pay off the car, get another camera. And it will be 100% better than this one. The size of that earthquake. That one's up there in Alaska. Alaska. Richard said there's been a 1.0 Slovenia, depth 2 kilometers. Maybe that bird will fly back. But if you watch the light pole here, a lot of times we get birds that'll land up here on the light pole. That's what the picture was that I showed y'all. And it was funny because after I ended the live stream the other day, all of a sudden there were birds everywhere. And I was like, what the heck? Okay, I'm watching this area right here. Right here. So, watching here. This is the area that I'm in over here. Atlanta. That's a big plane. 2.1 Northern California, depth 3 kilometers. Well, I know the birds are awake now. Now all I need is the airplanes to start flying in. Because I'm in a flight path. But it's weird because they're actually going through a different area today than usual. Usually you see them flying straight over here because there's an airport right here. So you'll see them flying straight through this way. Maybe tomorrow, if I do live stream, I'll point the camera in a different direction. Let me look out my windows. Nope. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the live stream. We're watching for airplanes, birds, and we're looking at earthquakes. 2.1 Northern California, 3 kilometers deep. That's a big airplane. That's huge. ATN 3393. What kind of computer do I need? I have a gaming computer, so I don't need a computer. I need a new video card. My video card is now 2 years old, but I use my computer for live streaming and making videos all the time. And my video card is old now, so I need to replace the video card. And I want to get a top-of-the-line video card. And the type of camera I want is for live streaming, taking pictures. And I want one that's doesn't have to be just attached to the computer. I want to be able to take it places. So I'm hoping to get a good computer that I can do everything with. And then the only other thing I need is a microphone. As y'all can tell, I'm using my camera's microphone to talk to you guys because my headset that you sent me, my computer didn't like it. And I think that might have to do with the video card as well. I'm not sure. Maybe it's audio card. But this computer is going on 3 years old. And I've taken as good a care of it as I can. It's a gaming computer, however, I use it for everything. Oh, okay, so I'm in this area right here, and I'm watching these two planes right here. One might fly through this way, maybe, but it looks like these two are, well, they're flying different ways now. And that one just disappeared off of the thing. And it looks like there's another helicopter about to take off out of Fort Liberty. I have a, let me see here. I'll tell you what kind of computer I have. Oops. Huh. My computer is a Cyber Power PC. It's 11th generation Intel. It just needs to, I need to upgrade stuff and update stuff. Oh, she can't find the video of the birds? Well, hopefully she'll find it. Just give her time, don't rush her. You know what? I'm going to make a phone call real quick. Y'all can stay here on the computer. I'm just going to make a phone call. I want to check in on my car. Yes, hi, this is Rebecca with the Equinox. I was trying to find out how my car's doing and if y'all got the part today. Alright, because he had said something about the part coming in at noon. I just wanted to make sure whether it came in or not. Alright, what time is that? Okay, alright. Thank you. I'll have him call you when he gets back from lunch. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Jeez. I've been without a car since Friday. This is ridiculous. You think it takes a week to work on your car? A freaking week. Sorry, you guys. I'm venting. My car has been gone since Friday. Yeah, of course I want protection with it. Protection is always good on a computer. Wait, I've got protection on this computer. Oh, yes, I have protection. Oh, you guys, so some things happened in the last few days that made me think I was being followed, which is another reason why I've changed a lot of what I'm doing on my videos. And I'm not talking about being followed around outside every day. I'm talking about something going on with my phones when I'm making phone calls to people and hearing other people talking. Talking about somebody snooped my computer. Oh yeah. Don't worry, I'll lock the back door. There is nothing on my computer that anybody needs to see because I keep it all elsewhere. All my personal information is locked up elsewhere. And I believe in doing double layer security. Oh, thank you, George. I appreciate it. Are you talking camera, recorder, or video card? I know the video card's expensive. No, video card. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Hopefully it'll be 10 times better than the one that I have right now. .5 Bhutan, depth 5 kilometers deep. Uh-oh. Daughter's arguing with somebody. Oh my God. I don't know who she's arguing with. Make her stop. Make her stop. Not the drama house. You know what's funny? When people are live streaming or whatever, and they be talking, they start talking really, really, really loud. Wow, with protection it's over 300? That's too much. George, don't worry about it. So what's the weather like there, George? I hear a helicopter. I hear something. I think these helicopters are actually flying, but they're not using their transponders. Because I can hear it, I just can't see it. George, you better watch my fingers then. No, you will get it. Thank you. But if anybody really wants to help right now, I really want to get this car taken care of. It is over 46 degrees here today. Bright and beautiful. Looks like winter outside, but no snow. We had snow. Less than an inch. Less than an inch of an inch. Less than half an inch. We just had a dusting. But ice, we had plenty. Could have turned the parking lot into a skating rink. There was ice on cars, ice on trees. We even had icicles. Light snow there, Richard? Okay, what was that? Oh, that's an earthquake. How many dings was that? Ding, 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 ding. That was a 5.5. Where's that at? Okay, 5.5 is over here. Let me ask. Japan? It's got to be Japan. That's Japan. So Japan is still having earthquakes. Japan's going to continue to have earthquakes. You know why? Because they put down that earthquake was a 6.8. News said that it was actually a 7.0, downgraded to 6.9, downgraded to a 6.8. You know what I've noticed? When it comes to big earthquakes, they downgrade them and downgrade them and downgrade them some more. God forbid the people know the exact size of these earthquakes that are actually happening. And I bet you something else. You would find out that they would use the information that's not the closest to the earthquake to get the actual information. And here in the United States, something to do with the insurance is another reason why they downgrade most 5.0 and above earthquakes. Because insurance companies won't pay out for earthquake damage if it's not a 5.0 and above. So a lot of times, these earthquakes are downgraded so the insurance company can say, well, it wasn't big enough to cause damage like that, so therefore, we don't have to pay you. And I learned that information a long time ago. It's dishonest. And it makes me wonder, are these seismic agencies paid off too? Okay, so I think that 5.5 that just rung in was probably reading in an earthquake for a different seismic agency, confirming the size of that earthquake. So the area that we're looking at for me is over here. So I'm just keeping an eye on this area right here. Right here. So you can see where it says Pine Forest. That's the area that I'm looking at for this, for airplanes and helicopters. I can hear the helicopter. Or is that an airplane? Can you all hear it? That's a helicopter. I can hear it. I can't see it, but I can hear it. Oh, if that thing comes this way, I'm going to try to turn the camera on it. Unless it goes a different way. Looks like it's going towards Wade. I'm watching this helicopter right here. This is a military helicopter. I think it's a Huey. Let's make this big for a minute. Okay, so, wow, it got different over here. This one here is out of Fort Liberty. Aircraft photo not available. And it flew out of here. And I'm watching to see where it's going. Let's see it turn. If it turns around and comes back, it might fly across us. Should go out to 95 and then probably fly back this way. So just watch this area right here. I know, I heard it, but I couldn't say it. Wonder where it's going. Where are you going? No, I don't think there's any military grounds out that way. Usually they go over here in this area because they do a lot of field training, or they do field training back in here. But I wonder where it's going. Where are you going? Boy, you're sort of heading a long way out of the way. They're going to Wade? Wonder what's in Wade. Where are you going to? Well, I heard the helicopter go by, but it was behind me. I'll be right back, you guys. Did I miss anything? I'm back. I had to go get some coffee. That helicopter disappeared. It's over here doing it's in Godwin. I don't know what it's doing in Godwin, but it's in Godwin. Waiting to see if it's going to move. Maybe it's picking somebody up. Can you imagine how fast it is to get somewhere by air? Okay, so. There was an airplane. USBS still has a 4.5 Devon Island, none of it Canada. Yep, and that area that we were looking at, Richard, last night, when I was, you were talking to me about it, that area does a lot of oil and gas, because Greenland, I believe it's Greenland, gets into contracts. So it wouldn't surprise me if that earthquake was caused by oil and oil drilling. Because it is a very, very strange location for an earthquake. Up there, almost at the top of the world. .3 Mid-Atlantic Ridge, depth 10 kilometers deep. Ooh. Not seeing that on Earthquake 3D yet. Wonder where that helicopter is. Still over here. There's another one coming. So we'll see where that one's going. Central Mid-Atlantic Ridge on UMSC. 5.3, then that's got to be it right there. This 5.3. Still not seeing a whole lot of activity on the east coast of the United States. There it is, 5.3. 5.2. 5.2 or 5.3? That one says 5.2. Maybe that's ringing up a different earthquake. It's probably one of the agencies confirming or downgrading. Alright, I hear another helicopter. I think they might be flying without transponders today. But I can hear it. There's one right there. That one is right here. So it looks like it's flying. It's in Dunn. Maybe it's flying towards Benson. But there's this one right here. And it just disappeared. So that one went to Fort Liberty. That one's going on a trip. The area that we're watching for my area is here. Actually, my area is here. Sorry. Oops. You heard it too? I heard it too. I was listening for it. I think they're turning off their transponders. Because I can hear it right now and I'm like looking for it out my window. Them things are loud. When those helicopters go over your house, your whole house vibrates. You hear them, they're like, and your house is like, okay, so I don't make good noises. I'm not good at that. Okay, maybe this one will come our way. Fort Bragg, KFBG. I don't know what KFBG stands for. I know what KGB is, but KFGB I'm not sure. We are watching this one. Let's see. It's moving. So we'll see. Does it come across here? If it comes across here, you might see it. Or does it come behind my house? Or does it turn its transponder off? Maybe it's going to, might be going to Fort Liberty Simmons Air Base. Because it's headed towards the blue. So it might be going to Fort Liberty. Training missions. They know you're watching. Oh boy. I'm watching them, watching me, watching them, watching me. Watching them, yeah. Uh-oh. They've done a turn. Are they going there? Or are they headed my way? Come on, be headed my way, headed my way, headed my way. Head my way. I want to see you fly right across here. That'll make my day. Oh, 5.7 Mid-Atlantic Ridge now? Come on, head through here. No, don't turn. No. Okay, let me take a look. Whoa. Well, EMSC has 5.7. There's a 5.7 right there. So it is showing the 5.7 Mid-Atlantic Ridge. That's the spreading area. What is it doing now? Why is it where it's at? Come on. Come on. Why you stop there? Wait a minute, you turned around. Come back! Come back! They must be landing. They're probably practicing landings and takeoffs today. And it'll probably disappear. Where's that other helicopter? I can hear it. It's right here and it's headed back. Oh, come on, come across my area. Come visit me. Trying to get this over here. You know how I figured out I messed up? Because I'm before the 295, not after the 295. That Pine Forest High School up there, that's where my grandson goes to middle school. Yeah. So I was looking at the wrong one and thinking it was the other one because there's Pine Forest High and Pine Forest Middle. I used to live over here, and I lived over here. So I lived in two different places on Fort Bragg. There's a big airplane getting ready to pass by. SWA 3747, Southwest Airlines. There's been an earthquake in New Zealand at 1.4. I bet you, if I walk away from my computer and I ignore it for a half an hour, a helicopter's gonna fly over my house. Here's this helicopter. It's on its way back. That's United States Army. So it's on its way back. So you can see it right here. It's coming back through Benson and Dunn. Waiting for it to come into view here. Let's see. Is it going to come this way and then land here? Or is it going to go here? Curiosity. Curiosity. Can you show George that earthquake on EMSC, please? Yes. It was reported by EMSC. It's right here. Central Mid-Atlantic Ridge 5.7. What? You found it? Yay! George found it! Woohoo! Oh. It was downgraded. You know it was downgraded. Because they always downgrade them. It was on page 2 of your phone? Interesting. Yeah, his EMSC has got to be broken. Because it's like 3 down or 4 down on the EMSC. Let me see here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the 5th earthquake. It was number 5. The birds are being disappointing today. Where are the birds? Oh, there's a bird up here. There's one there. A big bird. Big bird. 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 I'm waiting on that helicopter. Where'd it go? It's over here playing around between Dunn and Godwin. There it is, right there. Now who knows where it's headed to? Maybe it's going to Bun Level. Anderson Creek. I don't know where it's going. These people are just on an adventure. And all these planes sure cleared out. They're showing it at a 5.2 now? I still got 5.7. 5.7. Always hit more and all on your phone. You know what? I gave up trying to use the phone app because every time I would use the Earthquakes app, it would freeze up on me. So I gave up on trying to use it. I hear another helicopter. I don't see one, but I hear one. I'm pretty sure they turn off their transponders. There's a bird. Hello, birdie. You hear a lawnmower, but I hear the distance of a helicopter. I hear a few of them. There's no grass around here to cut right now. It's all brown. There is no grass. If somebody's out cutting grass, then they're removing it. There's a helicopter right here. Coming in, there it is, right there. That's the one I'm hearing. I'm hearing this one. This one up here in the corner. Right there. Right there. Maybe if we look out over here, we might see it. I knew I was hearing it. I'm not imagining it. It's coming this way. Hopefully we can see it. I should. Let me see here. Well, I don't know if I can zoom. If I zoom, I'm going to be too high up. Shoot. You guys, it's coming this way. It's coming this way. If it keeps on the same path it's going on, it will fly right over my house. Oh, that would be exciting. Come on, little helicopter. Come over my house. Fly, baby, fly. There's two coming this way. Well, actually, that one's turning. This is the one I'm watching right here. The one that's red. Oh no! It turned! They know I'm watching them. They have to. Because they turned. Oh no! Oh well, I give up. I'm surprised that they're following that road because, well, not if they're going back, if they're going to Simmons. So they're probably going to Simmons. Oh, I hear those V2A ospreys fly over my house all the time. I can hear it. I can't see it. I am right about here. That's why I'm saying it was supposed to keep coming. But it turned. Ah! would be cool. I love these big helicopters. I think it went to Simmons Air Force Base though. See this right here? This is only 4 minutes from here. So this is 5 minutes from here. This is 4 minutes from here. That's why I'm saying I can hear them. I just always hope that they're coming into my line of sight. And they usually do. They'll fly over the house at least twice a day. They flew over this morning, so they usually do an afternoon. So let's see, where's the other one at? The other one is all the way out here. There's one more coming, so wonder which way it'll go. Spying on military assets. Where if I can get me in trouble? Huh. Oh well. Yep, they went back to Simmons. I wonder if it'll take off and go to Fort Pope Air Force Base after that. Well, that sucks. There's a bird. There's one that just came over here, too. I don't know if y'all saw that one. Actually, I was looking, there were 2 birds and a small bird in that last picture, that last frame. And I just saw another bird. I think maybe the helicopters scare the birds. There's one. Looks like it's getting cloudy outside. It says it's sunny, but it looks like it's starting to get cloudy out. Let's see, what's the weather say? Says it's supposed to be close to 50, so it's 49 degrees. Expect sunny skies, the high will be 50. You guys, so guess what? On the 22nd, we are expecting more snow. Will be between 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock, and about 9 o'clock to 10:30. So on the 22nd, we will have more snow between 12 and 4 and between 9 and 10:30. So gotta get ready for more snow. Yay! Another chance to see if we get any snow. Probably be more dusting. Wonder if they'll keep the kids home from school. What day is the 22nd? Let me see here. The 22nd is a Wednesday, so the kids will be home from school again. That was a bus y'all just heard go by. A big bus. I'm waiting for a phone call that tells me, your car is ready. We're coming to get you. Well, that would be a nice phone call. Hey, if y'all haven't yet, make sure you watch the 4 videos I posted yesterday. I posted 4 videos. They're all about islands, except for one, which was about the big earthquake that happened yesterday. I did post 4 videos yesterday. I will be posting island videos on Mondays. And anytime there is a big earthquake, I will do an update. But it's going to have to be an earthquake that's a 6 and above. Well, 5, 6, let's say 5.9 to 7. Oh my God, you guys, there's a movie called 20.0 Earthquake. Some of it is realistic, and some of it is not. It was a good movie though. But there is no such thing, as far as I know, as a 20.0 earthquake. Let's, God forbid, hope there never will be. But they were trying, in that movie, they tried to depict the entire San Andreas falling, having an earthquake. And basically stated that this earthquake was going to happen because all of the faults were being perturbed. That movie, I was like, oh my God, it was not even realistic. But there were parts of it that seemed scientific, but I'm going to have to go and do some research. .5 offshore Ecuador, depth 63 kilometers deep. Then there's been a 2.8 Dodecanese Islands, Greece, depth 16 kilometers. You can hear the International Space Station when it goes over? Oh, that's awesome. Still watching that helicopter, because there's a helicopter here. I think it's going to take off. Either that or just landed and is going to disappear. One second, you guys. Hey, if you're new on the channel, please, please, please hit that like button and help me to get more viewers. Okay, so it does look like that helicopter is leaving Fort Liberty. And it's not headed towards Simmons, so I'm not sure where it's going. I had to refresh my YouTube, so I'm waiting for my chat to open back up. Oh, there it goes. You're getting hungry? Okay. So anyways, you guys, I have live streamed for the past over 2 hours. I was waiting on helicopters to show up. We have seen some birds. We've gone over some earthquakes. I hope that y'all are doing well today. I am going to end the live stream, and depending on how things go, I will be back tomorrow. Please remember to like and subscribe. That's free. You don't have to pay anything to like and subscribe. If you would like to be a member, we do have memberships on this channel. And sometimes I do post membership videos. Sometimes, and I think what I'm going to do is start posting some of my videos that I post on Mondays for supporters, and then post them later for people, for members, and then I'm going to post them later for supporters. That's because my members deserve to have videos that they get to see first. So, if you would like to be a member, then you need to hit the membership button. Also, if there are any big earthquakes, I will get back on and we'll do an update. Anyways, you guys, Richard, thank you for moderating for me today. George, thank you for being here today. Thank you for talking to me about helping me with my video card. Anybody else that would like to help me with anything, I have posted my PayPal in the chat, and that helps me out. I am right now working on getting my car taken care of, so I have been stranded in my home since Friday morning. So haven't been able to go anywhere or do anything or get anything else done. So figured hanging out with you guys online would be more fun than doing nothing. Anyways, you guys, Richard, thank you. I'm going to look into Adak, Alaska, and I'm also going to look into Wizard Island. I think those two would be really cool to do videos on. There's been a 5.0 Bismarck Sea, 391 kilometers deep. That may lead to a 6.0 earthquake within this area, where you see my mouse at. Anyways, you guys, I love you, and I will see you all on the next one. Please remember to tell somebody that you love them. Tomorrow is never promised, and make each day a blessing for others, and remember to explore. Anyways, you guys, I will see you all on the next live stream or video. Take care of yourselves and each other.